Hello my friends, welcome back to the channel. I just woke up. I am now speaking for the first time for the day, but I am going to quickly get ready, get dressed, and then come right back on. I figured I wouldn't show you again because I've shown you this so many times. So I'll see you in like 1 second. Here we go. All set for the day. Here's a quick OOTD. I basically just have some active Onks leggings on. I have a Nike sports bra on, and then I just have a hoodie. This is actually Ian's hoodie, and it's actually kind of cold right now. It's in the 60s, so that's why I have the sweater on, but it's going up to the 80s. So that's why I have the sports bra on. I actually have a couple of fun things that I'm working on this morning, so I'm really excited to share that with you in today's vlog. Oh, I also, since last week when I did my whole like autumn bucket list thing, a bunch of people reached out and messaged me and said that they are so ready for autumn. So let me show you a little bit of the decor that's going on, because very shortly after that video, I went and decorated the entire house with all of our autumn stuff. Okay, so here's a quick preview of the living room. I won't show you the whole house since that's like a whole thing, but we've got our little gnome here from last year. I also added in that ghost over there because I feel like these pillows can sit there all year round. It just matches. And then I have a sign there. We have our little spooky skeleton there, sign at the door. And then I feel like the shelves have a lot of fun things going on. So on this side, we have like a witch's hat and a bunch of pumpkins. And then we also have this little yoga skeleton plant. You can actually find that at Trader Joe's right now. And then on this side, we just have a bunch more skeletons. I mean, not skeletons, a bunch more pumpkins. And then we have that little pumpkin dude over there. And then I do have some pillows, so I have this one here, but I also have a couple here. We swapped these orange ones out for the gray ones because the gray ones have completely flattened and they just don't look good anymore. So once autumn is over, we're still gonna keep the orange pumpkins there, and I feel like they're going to fit all year round, just like the pumpkins. Just like the pillows over there. I don't know what I'm saying. It's still early, but those are the other pumpkins. Oh my gosh. How many times have I said pumpkins when I mean to say pillows? These are the other pillows that are there. I also got this throw blanket. I feel like this color looks so good. And then over here I have just this really cute skeleton garland. I didn't know what to do with it, so I just put it there. Those lanterns from last year are back. Those are my favorite. Logan's like, what the heck? I have this pumpkin. Yes, this is a pumpkin. I have this as the centerpiece. And I think I got everything. Oh, and of course, can't forget little ghosty over here. These ghosts are like my favorite. But yeah, that's pretty much the living room. Oh, there are a couple things over here. Just bits and ends here and there. Not too many things going on, but it's like a nice mix of neutral, black and white, and then a little pops of the orange, which is actually my decor style for year-round. So it just makes it extra special this time of year. Okay, clearly I am not awake yet for the amount of times I've messed up, so I'm gonna make a coffee. This is actually really good. This is the Sakara metabolism powder that I basically just add into like an iced latte. So it tastes like a mocha, and it's really yummy. At first it was super bitter, and I do add a little bit of vanilla syrup, but I'm absolutely used to it now, and it's so good. I can't wait for it to get like cooler so that I can make this hot. I feel like it's just gonna taste like a hot chocolate, and I am so down to having a hot chocolate every single day. Alright friends, so like I said, I am working on a couple of really fun things this morning, and I'm so excited to talk to them with you about. Wait, I'm excited to talk to you about it. What I am working on that I can't show you because it is very much in the beginning stages. I have been wanting to do this for a very long time, for many years, and I've talked about it very subtly, I am going to attempt to start a podcast. Okay, now don't click off because I know a lot of people have been doing podcasts these days. Seems like everybody and another has a podcast. But like I said, I have been thinking about this for many years, maybe like, I would say maybe even like 3+ years at this point. I've been thinking about doing this and I haven't, because it's a lot of hard work to do a podcast and do it really, really well. I also really want to have a partner. I don't want to do this on my own, but right now I don't have a partner. So I'm getting things started. I'm creating the bones of this project by myself and we'll see what happens. But I will say it's 100% a passion project. I'm just doing this for fun. I'm just doing this because I want to do it so badly, and I have so many ideas and I'm so freaking excited about it that I'm just gonna do it. I'm gonna take my time and enjoy every single bit of the process. And so the podcast, long story short, is going to be like a spooky podcast. So it's gonna be about the horror genre, and right now I'm thinking that it's not just going to be about like horror movies. It's going to span across all types of horror media because I consume all different kinds of horror media. So that could be like movies, TV shows, books, video games, other podcasts, all sorts of things. Because I feel like I dive into all of the different things. Maybe even I can do like creepypastas and stuff like that. I just feel like I have a lot of knowledge in that area, so I kind of want it to just be like horror media. But again, it's 100% a passion project, and I want to take my time and enjoy every bit of the experience. And we're already like heading into the fall season, so I don't anticipate this going anywhere until next fall. But in the meanwhile, I am starting to work on it. I made a whole Notion that is just a huge horror pod space in my Notion account so that I can get started, I can have a lot of fun. I'm going to likely be consuming a lot of other content from other horror podcasts just to get a feel for like, you know, the structure and the style and stuff like that, and gain perspective. That is one of the exciting projects that I'm working on. And I think this morning what I'm going to do is kind of fine-tune what exactly I want to be talking about on the podcast. Like I said, and you could probably tell the way that I'm explaining it right now, I'm not too sure. So I want to be a little bit more clear on that. So I'm going to start working on that very soon on my laptop, which is right out of the frame. And maybe I'll check back in with you afterward to give you a quick update on what I figured out. But if not, you're gonna see some other stuff that I'm working on in the office. Okay, so I am in the office now. This is the second part of the fun thing that I'm doing this morning. I am sending some happy mail to my patrons. So if you didn't know, I do have a Patreon, but it's not like one of those Patreons where it's got like a bunch of different stuff going on. It's mostly just like you pay $1 and then you get access to my exclusive newsletter. September is like my little Patreon anniversary. So every September I like to do something fun. I like to have a little mini party kind of thing. And so this year I'm doing a happy mail party. So I am sending happy mail to all of my patrons, like I said, and this happy mail is super random. I'm going to try and make each piece of mail unique to the person that I'm sending it to. I have a bunch of artwork. I also have like this really fancy paper. I feel like it's good for watercolor if you want to write somebody a really special note. I also have a couple of postcards. These postcards are not like from my artwork. I actually got it from a different artist. I have a couple of like Instax photos, which might be nice for journaling. I also have a bunch of washi tape. So I'm actually going to throw in an entire roll. I also have some sticky pads. If I have space, I'm gonna try and squeeze in these really cute Muji pens. The Happy Mail party is going on for the entirety of September, so whether you sign up today or if you sign up on September 30th, you're going to get Happy Mail as a thank you and as a little bit of a celebration for my anniversary on Patreon. But yeah, let's start packing these things. Okay, packing all of the Happy Mail is finished. Can't show you the front, obviously, because it has private information on it, but I did want to also show that I put this little stamp, like I stamped the front of each envelope with this, which is super cute. I also got some ink on my hand. But yeah, that is the Happy Meal. That stuff really is like Happy Meal. It makes me so happy to pack it up and write hand notes and stuff like that. So I don't know, it just makes me super happy. So if you do end up signing up for that, thank you so much in advance, but no pressure if you don't want to. And thank you to my patrons for supporting me and letting me send you some fun Happy Mail. But I think I'm gonna end the video off now since this is a morning vlog, and I have spent majority of the morning doing these few things. So thank you so much for being here. I appreciate you, and I will talk to you in next week's video.